Nick Pivetta taking the mound for the Red Sox. Here tonight, the native of Victoria, British Columbia, labored in his last start. He makes his 12th appearance for the Red Sox this season. Luis Arias at the top, 383 average on the road this season. That leads all of baseball. Arias smacks this one to right and shallow. Charging and making the catch is Wilyer Abreu, the rookie, for the first out of the game. Profar leading the Padres in average, top 5 in the National League in runs batted in, leading the league in on base. Rounded up the first base line, high chop deep behind the bag, fielded well by Dominic Smith for the second out. Jake Cronenworth, he's swinging a great bat, hitting .393 over his last 8 games. 2-2 from Pivetta, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a 1-2-3 first for Nick Pivetta as the Red Sox come to bat.
His 11th start of the season for Randy. Big part of the trade when it came to the Padres making a deal with the New York Yankees for Juan Soto.
Jared Duran to lead things off. Duran with 24 extra base hits at home this season. It's tied for the 3rd most in baseball. Got a 14-game hitting streak. It was snapped on Tuesday. And smacks one to right on the first pitch off Randy Vasquez to lead things off for Boston. First pitch swinging for David Hamilton, but this is going to be a fly out to right. 2 batters, 2 pitches, 2 swings, 1 out. In the air to right, and a diving catch from Johnson. Didn't look like he had a great break on this initially, but came up with the catch.
There's a ton of room in right field, and with the sinking line drive, you have to accelerate through it. That could have been a disaster if it got past Johnson.
In the air the other way from Devers, right at Profar. And that does it for the Red Sox after the leadoff single from Duran. And just think about how good this Padres team will be once Xander Bogaerts is back. And though he is not playing, it is a homecoming for Xander Bogaerts. Of course, 10 years with the Red Sox. World Championship with them in 2018. They played a video tribute. This is his first trip back to Fenway Park. Standing ovation from the crowd. Manny Machado has been on a bit of a tear lately. Machado strikes out. Up the middle from Donovan Solano. Long way to go. Duran can't get there in time. It drops in front of him for a 1-out single. Grounds this one on 1 hop to 3rd. Devers goes the short way, and that does it for the Padres in the visiting half of the 2nd. Masataka Yoshida, injury stint earlier this year, returned on June 11th. Hasn't really produced yet. Yoshida with a scorching ground ball up the first base line, and he'll dig for 2 and get there easily. A 1-out double for Yoshida, and the 2nd hit of the night for the Red Sox.
That's his 6th double on the season, and for Yoshida, it's very short, compact. Trying to get it under his hands, it can't. 94 inside, right past her eyes.
Popped up, right side of the infield. Cronenworth makes the call and the catch, and the side is retired. 2 in the books. Pivetta's velocity, it's popping here tonight.
He's up a couple clicks.
Strike 3. Froze Bryce Johnson. 2 gone.
Using the off-speed pitch is freezing Bryce Johnson. Now it's 3 strikeouts. Pivetta, there's times where you're watching him on the mound and you're like, I don't know how anybody hits him.
Arias right back up the middle, and caroms off second base and into center. The inning continues.
Oh, when you're a good hitter, you find ways to get hits, and this one you don't see too often where it hits off the bag.
Profar with a pop-up. Rafaela is there, and the Padres leave Arias stranded. Just 2 singles for San Diego through 2.5.
No score in the bottom of the 4th. Abreu leads off for the Sox.
Nice play deep in the hole. Machado, long throw well offline. And that's going to give an extra base to Abreu. Single and an E5.
2 on, 2 out.
See if Connor Wong can get a little 2-out knock.
The man with the best 2-out batting average in all of baseball.
Wong trying to bloop this one into right. That will fall for a base hit. Abreu around 3rd. He will score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Connor Wong on a 2-0 count. They throw a slider off the end of the bat. Tough read in right for Bryce Johnson, and he's not able to make any sort of circus play.
Bloop single for Connor Wong to get the job done with 2 outs, and it's 1-0 Boston.
Top of the 5th so far. 3 hits for the Padres. They have yet to have the leadoff guy reach base against Pivetta.
Ha-Sung Kim with a base hit to lead off the 5th. High drive left field from Higashioka, way back there and gone! Off the signage, way over the monster. Kyle Higashioka continues to mash a 2-run shot to give the Padres the lead.
That's That's now his 9th on the season. He just gets a cement mixing slider just sitting right there, and Higashioka crushes it.
That's his 8th home run in the month of June. Hot shot to right, twisting towards the line. That is a fair ball, and it bounces into the stands for a ground rule double. Bryce Johnson with a double to continue this run of hits for the Padres, 3 in a row. Pivetta, you mentioned he was cruising. 3rd time through the order is a big problem. Arias hard hit ball up the middle for a base hit. The Padres have strung together 4 straight hits. They hold Johnson at 3rd, but all of a sudden the wheels are starting to come off for Nick Pivetta. Man at the corners, nobody out, and Profar coming to the plate. And here it comes, and it's ball 4. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. Knocks Pivetta out of the game. The Red Sox going quicker. The bullpen, and Greg Weissert will make his 35th appearance of the season. Bases loaded, nobody out for Jake Cronenworth. Base hit for Cronenworth. 1 run is in. Here comes his second around 3rd. Arias scores right behind Bryce Johnson, and the Padres extend the lead to 4-1 on a 2-run single from Cronenworth. Cronenworth gives the Padres a couple of insurance runs here as Machado comes to the plate. 1 for 2 tonight. On the ground from Machado. Up the 3rd base line. Devers charges, fields, throws, got it! Just the first out of the inning, but a big one nonetheless.
And it looks like Machado might have tweaked something after he hit the bag, and Mike Shildt wants to go to the headset. You notice he just comes up starting to limp a little bit. I think he's safe. A little bit of a double pump at 3rd base by Rafi Devers.
So the call overturned after the challenge for the Padres. Machado, though, he's going to stay in. The bases are now loaded. Donovan Solano, a chance to break it open. Up the middle, base hit for Solano. And another 2 runs will score for San Diego. It's a 6-1 lead for the Padres.
Just like that, the Padres just stringing at bats together, top to bottom. Innings started at the bottom of the lineup, and it's just they can't get a guy out.
It is unraveled here for the Red Sox in the 5th. Still have yet to get it out. Jackson Merrill now. Merrill with a drive, center field. Duran going back. That ball is gone! Jackson Merrill, a 3-run shot, and the Padres have blown it open.
Wow! What just happened?
They've batted around, and all 9 have scored.
Jackson Merrill, the power numbers he's starting to show, it's the dead center. It's his 11th homer of the year. It was a 1-0 game coming into this 5th with Nick Pivetta rolling, and the Padres haven't made it out. I feel for Nick Pivetta. I mean, he's probably feeling like a fan right now. He's like, what just happened?
And he pops this up. It'll be Devers making the call, and the catch to end the inning. A season-high 9 runs in the inning, and they lead 9-1 at Fenway Park.
Rafaela, I think for just the 2nd time, every San Diego hitter has come to the plate 3 times.
Oh, this ricochets off Vasquez, and he's in trouble. Oh boy, a comebacker from Rafaela, and Vasquez is in a lot of pain.
Liner right back up the middle. It's like the forearm. Ball came off the bat at 98 miles an hour. Training staff, Padres aren't going to take a shot. No reason to risk it.
Not in a 9-1 game. So there'll be a pitching change.
Wandy Peralta still on the mound. Devers coming up for the Sox.
High fly ball from Devers, deep right field, gone. Winds up in the deepest part of the park and center. Devers cranks a solo home run, and it's 9-2.
Jeez, 439 feet this week. Devers has been dropping bombs left and right.
Red Sox get one back. Stephen Kolek comes out of the pen after the Devers home run. 2 gone in the 6th. Dom Smith with a line drive to left, and it will be caught. Jurickson Profar cuts it off before it can reach the monster. Yuki Matsui in to try to close the book on this one. 1 gone in the 9th. Last couple of years, Rafaela with a drive to left off the monster. Rafaela is going to sprint around first and slide into second. Not often you see that on a ball hit that hard off the monster that you can stretch it to 2. Duran will get a 5th at bat. He strikes out here.
Yuki did not want to give another fastball. He goes slider down and away. Hips out, shoulder out. Just can't hold the backside back, and you get the wave
So the Red Sox down to their final out. David Hamilton, 0-2. Got him swinging to end the ball game. A one-inning explosion for the Padres is all they need. 9 runs in the 5th, and a 9-2 final here to open up this series at Fenway Park.